out to meet me at the race and earn my spot just like anybody else. And I think whoever makes that team has a good shot at being on that line in the World Championship final. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good test for me to line up with those guys and try to come out with a win and really just execute a good race.
And how are you excited about the World Championship?
Super excited. I spent a lot of time up in Eugene the past couple of weeks, and so it'll be exciting to be able to represent USA on home field. You know, I think we have a little bit of a home field advantage, and I'm excited to be a part of that group of guys to go in there and try to bring, I guess, keep home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Christian, what do you think of Fred's race? Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
World lead 9.8. Do you think it's going to take something sub 9.8 for the final?
Down here?
Thank you. Amazing job.
Appreciate you. One more time.
Do you think it's going to take something sub 9.8 for the final? I mean, you know this track pretty well.
I think so. I try not to really put too much emphasis on times. So I'm gonna go out there and try to execute a good race. And I feel like if I do that well, I feel like I'm pretty hard to beat. So I like my chances.
How do you feel now physically compared to where you were at pre?
I feel a lot better. I mean, I think track and field is one of the things where you got to get your momentum going. And like each race, you know, if you're doing the right things and continuing to build and learn, you'll just continue to like get better and better and feel yourself elevating. So I feel a lot better than I did at pre, mentally and physically. And so I'm excited. I think it'll be a pretty good race tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it.
What did you take away from the New York City race? That one was pretty tight at the end there, but did you feel like you got everything you wanted out of that one?
Pretty much. I mean, you know, I wanted to try to bounce back from pre. I feel like I didn't execute well at all. But I was still, you know, there at the end. So I took some positives from it and just knew I had to like clean it up and just continue to build. And I feel like New York was a good race for me, mechanics-wise.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, you know, continue to build on that, add a little more emphasis and frequency to it. I think I'll be able to put together a good race and be hard to beat.
You talked about how it's tough to get the races under your belt after being off. What was the hardest part, like in terms of the 100 meters? Is it to get back? Was it start? Like, was it the middle part, the end? Like, which part was it? Has it been taking a while to get back?
I mean, really the whole thing. Like, I mean, I feel like even though the 100 meter is the shortest race in track and field, so it seems easy, but I feel like it's super hard because the fact that it's so short, it's so many opportunities to you know, mess up. And so it's like if you don't execute that start, you're not gonna be there at the end. But if you execute the start, but you know what I'm saying, you get out of position at the end, and you know what I'm saying, you got to be perfect at this level. And so I wouldn't say any phase was the hardest. I think it's just more so like just getting back into rhythm in general, getting my race pattern down and building some momentum. And so I feel like I've been doing it, taking one race at a time. And I think it's a little pressure off of me since, you know, I had a bye. So I'm excited to come in there and just battle with these guys and try to come out with a win. I think it's, like you said, it'll take something fast, and I think I'm ready.
As the reigning champ, what's kind of assessing the field? Like, what's made Fred so dangerous in the 100?
I mean, he's a world class athlete. I mean, you know, one of the things that, you know, we all go by in track and field is like, if you can run, you can run. Like, you know, whether it's 100, 200, 400, if you can sprint, you know what I'm saying, you can do it all. And so, you know, people have certain specialties, but, you know, he's a Swiss Army knife. You know, he can do it all. And so he's a tough competitor. But so am I.
Thanks, Chris.